7th January 1946. A Mr. Sarma seems to have prepared a manuscript on the Gita Saram. Bhagavan asked Balaram Reddy to read it out loud. As it was said in that only when there is complete devotion, the Lord will respond and take complete charge of the devotee. And a Mr. Banerjee, who had recently come from Aurobindo's ashram, asked Bhagavan, "Is it a condition precedent for the Lord showing grace that one must be completely devoted? Would not the Lord naturally, in His grace, be kind towards all His children, whether they are devoted or not?" How can one help being devoted? Everyone loves himself. That is experience. If the self were not his dearest object, would one love it? The self, or Lord, is not somewhere else, but is inside each of us, and in loving oneness. One loves only the self. The visitor could not understand how this was an answer to his question. And I explained that Bhagavan has told us more than once, the Lord's grace is always flowing. There is no time at which it is not flowing, and no person towards whom it is not flowing. But only those can receive it who have developed the capacity. Devotion is a condition precedent, not for the flowing of grace from the Lord, but for your being able to receive and assimilate the grace which is there always flowing. In this connection, Dr. Syed quoted the verse from the Bhagavad Gita, which says that the Lord is the friend of all, the sinner and the saint alike, but that the Lord is especially in the heart of those who cherish Him, and that such people are dear to Him. January 11th, 1946. A young man from Colombo in Sri Lanka asked Bhagavan, J. Krishnamurti teaches the method of effortless and choiceless awareness as distinct from that of deliberate concentration. Would Sri Bhagavan be pleased to explain how best to practice meditation and what form the object of meditation should take? Effortless and choiceless awareness is our real nature. If we can attain it or be in that natural state, it is all right. But one cannot reach it without effort, the effort of deliberate meditation. All the age-long vasanas, the latent tendencies of mind, carry such mind outward and turn it to external objects. All such thoughts have to be given up and the mind turned inward. For that, effort is necessary for most people. Of course, every book says, be quiet or still. But it is not easy. That is why all this effort is necessary. Even if we find one who has at once achieved deep silence or the supreme state, you may take it that the effort necessary has already been finished in a previous life, so that effortless and choiceless awareness is reached only after deliberate meditation. That meditation can take any form which appeals to you best. See what helps you to keep away all other thoughts, and adopt that method for your meditation. In this connection, Bhagavan quoted from verses 5 and 52 and 36 from a book on Saint Thayunamavara. And their gist is as follows. Bliss will follow if you are still, but however much you may tell your mind about this truth, the mind will not keep quiet. It is the mind that won't keep quiet. It is the mind which tells the mind, be quiet and you will attain bliss. Though all the scriptures have said it, though we hear about it every day from the great ones, and though even our guru says it, we never are quiet, but stray into the world of Maya, illusion, and the sense objects. That is why conscious, deliberate effort or meditation is required to attain that natural state of silence, of being quiet. Another young man from Sri Lanka asked Bhagavan, how are the three states of consciousness inferior in degree of reality to the fourth state? What is the actual relation between these three states and the fourth state? There is only one state, that of consciousness or awareness, existence. The three so-called states of waking, dream, and sleep cannot be real. They simply come and go. The real will always exist. The I, or existence, that alone persists in all the three states and is real. The other three are not real, and so it is not possible to say they have such and such a degree of reality. We may roughly put it like this. Existence or consciousness is the only reality. Consciousness plus waking, we call waking. Consciousness plus sleep, we call sleep. Consciousness plus dream, we call dream. Consciousness is the screen on which all the pictures come and go. The screen is real. The pictures are mere shadows on it. Because by long habit we have been regarding these three states as real, we call the state of mere awareness or consciousness as the fourth. There is, however, no fourth state, but only one state. In this connection, Bhagavan quoted verse 386 of the saint and said, this so-called fourth state is described as waking sleep, or sleep in waking, meaning asleep to the world and awake in the self. Mr. Ramaswamy, the Congress leader, asked Bhagavan, but why should these three states come and go on the real state or the screen of the self? Who puts this question? Does the self say these states come and go? It is the seer who sees these states that comes and goes and says these things. Then the mind merges in the self.